Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Silver. Anyways, on the last episode, we found the TM for Dig. Nothing else of major importance happened. So, anyways, you can find a full heal there, and if you go over here, you can find a paralyzed heal. Or was that another? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyways, transition time. Now we're going to nickname my Zubat something better. I'm going to name it Always Appear in Caves. Okay, never mind. I'm going to actually call it Crobo Productions. So, yeah. Why am I narrating like this, you might ask? I have no idea. Hey, it looks like I'm sliding around at 4 times speed. Anyways, you go down here and you can battle a train with a Slowpoke. He's got a Slowpoke. Isn't that interesting? Not at all. So he has 2 Slowpokes. The same level, same movesets. I mean, come on. You fail at life. So anyways, I got this guy here who gives haircuts, and, I give one to Crow Productions because happiness-based evolution later on. So this guy also says that his Pokemon have gotten haircuts. That makes it imply that it's a Pokemon more than one, you know? I mean, I probably didn't phrase that right. But yeah, Flower Power is just owning this entire place, but then again, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, there's one more guy, and he's like, I got kicked out of the game corner because I cheat. And I'm like, yeah, I feel for you, man. So I go Supersonic on him, which actually works this time, even though I lack 50 rings, but hey, who cares. And yeah, I pretty much own his entire team. I have no idea what that little purple speck above Grimer's head is for. I'm assuming that's not emulation glitch. Anywho, this is the game corner. This shows you that you can actually buy more than 50 coins at a time, unlike in other games. In that booth you can get TMs like Thunder and Blizzard and Fire Blast, and the other person gives you a Pokemon. Anywho, I accidentally battled all those trainers off screen when I was leveling up, and if you go to this woman, she gives you a Quick Claw, which can be useful for slower Pokemon, like the one that's about to show up. And when I was, grinding, I found a Drowsy, and I figured, well, may as well make it part of my team, because, Drowsy's cool. So I bite the Drowsy twice, and now I want to catch up. And luckily it only takes 1 Great Ball. Hooray. So yeah, I spent quite a long time trying to think of what I was going to name this thing, but eventually I settled for Noodle Nose, because that's just what it reminds me of. Anywho, I'm going to have to change the name when it evolves, because obviously Hypno doesn't have a noodle nose. So, yeah. Next, I, for some reason, decided to show footage of me teaching Dig to my Dingus, since Dingus needs to be able to dig around, which is useful for caves and whatnot. So, yeah, I get rid of Mudslap because it beats the crap out of Mudslap. And more off-screen grinding or whatever, but up there you can find a rollout TM. And anyway, now let's go inside the mart, because I figure I may as well show this. If you go up to the top floor, you are able, well, 5th floor, you're able to purchase TMs of various variety. When you get Rock Smash, you can also buy it, but you can get Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Headbutt, and Rock Smash there. And I'm going to teach Thunder Punch and Fire Punch to Drowsy because I figure he needs it. And yeah, I decided to get rid of a Pound because I don't know. I mean, it's not like a stab or anything. I know that Hypno tends to. I mean, Drowsy tends to have like a higher attack stat, I think. Anyways, this girl tells you about Mystery Gift, and now you can select Mystery Gift, and not like it matters because I'm not playing on a Game Boy Color. Can't exactly do that. And here I decided to show off the basement floor because later in the game the boxes change around to where they are, and you can get to the items. And there's a Machoke there, but I've heard from Bulbapedia, depending on when you go in, the boxes change, and it kind of implied that if you just went in there a few times, it would change, but I guess not. So anyway, I decided to show this battle because it's kind of cool. This trainer has a nostalgic friend with her. So anyway, I also wanted to show off Noodle Nose and his awesome ownage ability. He can kill all these things with Fire Punch or Ice Punch, depending on what you want to teach it. Ice Punch is a really good move. I don't know why I didn't buy it, but yeah, I'd recommend it. So Noodle Nose is able to wipe her entire team, and this is the cool friend that she has, Bulbasaur. Yeah, that's what we started out with in Red, Yellow, and Blue, and you can't catch it in this game. But yeah, Bulbasaur actually gets the most coverage out of all the starters in this game from Gen 1. I mean, Lance has a Charizard and some other guy's Blastoise, but whatever. Anyways, now we're magically in front of Whitney, and I'm saving because of her evil Miltank. At least that's what everybody says it is. So her Pokemon are super cute, and obviously it's going to be a problem when you're battling her. So she leads with the Clefairy, and I decide to just glare at it and make it paralyzed in fear. And now I decided to try some paraflinching, and kind of hope it would live so I could get off a double defense curl. It double slaps me, which makes me think, ugh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of Rage yet, because I'd be at +6 now. Anyways, I have more defense curling because that's just the thing to do. And after it fire spins, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be continuously getting damaged, so I'm just going to try and kill this thing off, and I do. So now out comes the Miltank, which, God. I have so many stories from this thing when I was little. So it starts by using Rollout, and that's okay. I can just try and paraflinch it to death, but unfortunately, Miltank has very good defense. So I decide I'm kind of scared of Rollout getting full power, so I dig to avoid the Rollout, and then she stomps and gets a crit. You freaking... whatever. So now it brings out Crobo Productions, and Crobo Productions is going to go for a bite, and as you can see, I'm a male gender, so I get affected by Attract. And in my escapades of leveling up everybody, Crobo Productions learned Confuse Ray. So, yeah, I'm trying Paraflinch Fusion, and she gets through all of that in freaking milk drinks. Ugh. God, seriously. So, I get too infatuated to attack, and she hurts herself with Confusion because she's just confused as to why a bat would be in love with a cow. And she stomps me, and I'm like, I really don't want to lose happiness with my Crobo Productions, so I bring out my Flower Power and set up a Reflect, and she gets paralyzed twice, and to end the game, I finish her off with a crit. Screw you, Whitney. Even though Jeremy likes you as a character. So anyway, she gives you money, and she's crying because she lost. And this girl tells you, oh, she's just a sore loser, go talk to her, and she'll be like, oh, okay, whatever, you can have the badge. So you get the plain badge, and hopefully... ideally, you could fly with it, but unfortunately you can't, so you can only use strength, and it apparently raises your speed, but I don't really buy into that bullcrap. So anyway, I have a quick claw I just remembered, so I'm going to give it to my slowest member of my team. I think he's the slowest member anyway. So yeah, all the in-game trainers have, all the in-gym trainers have normal types, it's kind of self-explanatory. And now we're going back to the Pokemon Center to heal, because that's just the thing to do, because you obviously want to have full health when you're going to the next part. So yeah, after all that, we leave the Goldenrod city and go north. Back up to this place. This woman gives you a squirt bottle. If you had gone on the route after the park, then you'll find a Sudowoodo that's blocking your path. Everybody says it's a weird tree. And if you spray it with water, it doesn't like it, so, yeah. I decided to go up here because I need to, one, purchase some balls, because you can never have too many balls, and so now I go on the elevator, and I go up to the 5th floor because I need to make a quick reference to Tom, but I didn't realize that you could go to the 6th floor. So anyways, you go to the vending machine, and they have lemonade! Frick yes! And, yeah. Lemonade is much better than buying super potions. You spend half the price, and you get a item that heals 80 hit points as opposed to 50. So, yeah, better deal. So I decided to buy 15 of the things, and I have no idea why I left this in my thing to narrate, because I could have squeezed in the battle with Sudowoodo and the obtaining of a special Pokemon from Bill. But I guess I was late for the next part. And, anyways, next time we go to Ecruteak City and possibly defeat Morty, and we capture Sudowoodo. And ideally, we'll capture some other things, but whatever.